You get stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
This is the
Stale popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me as always is Christopher. How you doing, pal?
I'm good. How you doing, Steve?
Good. You got news?
I wasn't prepared for you to ask me this question. It just came out of the blue.
You know, we've been doing this for years now.
Well,
And Bert here, every time I ask you if you got news.
I
Hold on, I don't think I have news either.
I don't think so. I'm looking through all my photo. I thought I'd had something.
There is news, but it's like,
Oh, I got one thing, I guess.
yeah?
Danny McBride confirms he's written a new G.I. Joe movie. Goals to film in 2027. G.I. Joe was his favorite franchise growing up. Grounded action film, not a comedy.
Oh, okay. Is The Rock coming back?
Hopefully.
You ever see those G.I. Joe movies?
I seen one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember a lick. I want to say Dennis Quaid was in it.
Yes, he's in the first one.
And
He is-
Channing's
he's
in
Joe?
one of them. I think Benny.
He's in both.
I want to say Benny's in the one I saw.
Benny Safdie?
No, Benny.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
No. Hell, God. I'm pretty sure he was like an
Really?
evil scientist or something. Am I remembering this right?
I think you're misremembering.
I probably am.
Anyway, that sounds cool.
How
I'm
about
looking
you? You
forward to
got
that,
any
I guess.
news? That's all I got.
I mean, we could talk about Supergirl bombing at the box office. We could talk about Moana being ratioed and review bombed, but everyone's doing that.
Okay.
But have you been watching anything?
I mean, I could talk about, I've seen the Minions and whatever, Hollywood
Ooh.
something.
The Minions and Monsters?
Yeah, seen that. Not really much to talk about. And I could talk about Jackass Final Forever or whatever, but not much to talk about either.
Yeah, pretty much both what you expect.
Yeah.
It's what you get.
But what I can talk about, Steve,
Yeah?
you strapped in?
For... Don't you dare.
What?
If you listen back to our episodes, do you see what I do every time you mention Smallville?
What? Nope.
I blare that theme song
Every
right
time.
as you're about to talk about. Yeah.
I missed it, apparently. Well,
Yeah. Okay. Smallville.
there's new lore that's been discovered. I'm on season 7 here, Steve.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think I mentioned briefly Kara, Supergirl.
Yes.
She's on the Earth now.
Earth.
So
Welcome to Earth.
she's on the title card. She's a main character. But what is discovered here is you find out in the lore, Clark Kent can't have sexual relations with humans
Ooh, what a rough go of it.
because.
And if I know anything about this show, Christopher,
Mhm.
just full of horn dogs. Am I right?
Oh, you're right.
Mhm.
So basically, tell me if this rings a bell. He's outside. He's with Lana. Lightning strikes. And it hits him, but he's next to Lana, and there's kryptonite near. And do you remember what
There's
happened?
always is kryptonite near.
Do you remember what happened season 1 with Bobby Iceman Drake, Jimmy Olsen here?
They switched powers, didn't
They
they?
switched, but this time, for some reason, instead
Sexual
of switching,
orientation.
Lana gets the powers.
Oh, okay.
So now she's got Clark's powers. Clark's still got his powers. The first thing she was like, well, I guess we, no. And you're like, what? They haven't been fornicating? So they bang, and they're bloody breaking things. It was so big that it caused a seismic earthquake in Smallville, and Chloe comes driving over. She comes bounding over, and she's like, why haven't you been answering your phone? There's been seismic earthquakes off the seismic. What's it called? What's the scale?
Seismograph.
What's the scale thing called? The
Richter scale?
Richter, off the Andy Richter scale here.
Mm.
And they're like, oh, I guess that was us. And then Chloe just like, oh, I guess he put 2 and 2. And then she's like, but I thought you couldn't. And then she's like, well, I'm strong now. So she's got the powers. Rewind a little couple episodes back, the season 6 finale.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Lana fakes her death. Tries to frame Lex, Gone Girl style.
Mm-hmm.
Lionel disappears because there's a dam that breaks and everyone just assumes he's dead. Well, he wakes up and he's kind of trapped in some cabin with some crazy lady, trapped like a
Okay.
prisoner. And eventually he ends up escaping through, a series of events. But you find out Lana's the one that kidnapped him and basically had him trapped and enslaved because Lana started ISIS.
Okay.
She started the ISIS in the show. It's canon.
Really? Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not even doing a bit here. She did. She's got all these security cameras. She's spying on Lex, and she's obsessed with the man. She's obsessed with Lionel and connection and all that. So anyways, that's all her. Now she's got the powers, and she's like, I want Lex busted. So she super speeds to his mansion, rips open the safe, takes all his confidential information, runs over to the Daily Planet, gives it to the guy. Here's his hard drive, and he's like, "What do you want me to do with this? You can't just steal stuff and give it to us." And she's like, "Fine, I'll do it myself." So then she super speeds to Lex, and she's about to kill the guy. Clark comes and it's like, "What are you, nuts?" So she smacks Lex, throws him across, and Clark ends up calming her down, and he rigmaroles some sort of lightning, switch us back. Now she lost the powers. But now we're getting into evil Lana.
And this is in addition to her being a witch, right? Or susceptible to witchness?
She's done both.
Okay.
But it's presumed, we haven't seen the witch in a few seasons. She hasn't been a vampire for, at least 3 seasons, I'd say. But another thing, when she turns evil, it's just like you have to. She all of a sudden is wearing bloody black leather jacket here. It's just like you got to every time they get the evil powers.
Did Spider-Man 3 just set a template for everyone, or does that come before that?
Season 2, I'm pretty sure that would have been way before, because that's when Lex starts wearing it. So I think technically Toby's copying Smallville here. But that's where I'm at here. Just some fun little tidbits here.
Nice. Fair enough.
How about you? You been watching anything?
Well, last week you mentioned you were going to try to finish From.
Oh, and you finished the show.
I watched all the recap videos.
Oh.
So I feel like I can talk From pretty legitimately.
Okay.
So I basically have seen the whole thing now.
Oh, from your recaps?
From my recaps. I can go toe-to-toe with you without wasting, the equivalent of days watching the show.
Okay. Well, did you like it, Steve? How did this season handle compared to the other seasons, Steve?
Listen, in my opinion, the introduction of the Yellow Man in juxtaposition with the white, the boy in white, really leans into the whole Lost mythology, in my opinion, with Jacob and the Men in Black. It's really the dichotomy of them both, and it just got me flashbacks of Lost in not a good way, buddy.
Ooh.
And the fact that the man in yellow was some sort of shapeshifter, I didn't love that, but it was an intriguing enough idea. Fatima's story, however, I thought was absolutely intriguing, where she's given birth to the entity, if you will, the smiling man. The woman, the kimono woman, I'm theorizing maybe she's future Fatima, who's there to help her along the journey, sort of a circular definition of this entity going around. And in fact, I'm looking forward to Fatima becoming one of the others, because, she roars at the end and becomes one of them. I'm like, that's a little intriguing. That's got something there.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Now, let me tell you this, Steve. I don't know if the recaps do it justice, but I hate every single character in this show. I don't know who to root for. Because I want them all dead. There's one person I cheer for every time he's on the screen, and it's one of the monsters, and it's the guy with the big old smiley face.
Yeah.
I like this guy. And the only time I was ever sad in the show was when they killed him in season 2, and then Fatima gave birth, and he came back, and I was like, all right, I'm back, baby. Everyone else, I don't care.
Here's the thing. I was watching this, and I was like, this seems like everything that Chris hates all rolled into one. It's got annoying characters / bad actors.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely riddled with, is this actually happening? Like, am I actually seeing this person? Is this the past, present, future? And unanswered things. And I'm like, I don't know how this man has watched 4 seasons of this.
If my wife wasn't watching it, I would not have, but she likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of the things I hate. Mike, or Boyd, the sheriff, that actor,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever complained from the two
Yeah.
things I've seen him in. It's just comical at this point because I'll do like my own little version of a drinking game with this guy. And I'm like, all right, within 30 seconds, he can be talking about anything. It can just be like, oh, like getting a drink or something. Within 30 seconds, he's somehow going to start yelling, going crazy. He can't go a scene without yelling at something and getting upset. I'm like, oh, and
It's almost like, who put this man in charge, honestly?
honestly, and everyone is just always yelling, freaking out. And it's one of those, I guess there's maybe it'll all be revealed in the last season or whatever, but like just thinking about it, I'm like, all right, the man in yellow is this shapeshifter, can basically kill anything. You kind of assume it wouldn't be that easy to kill.
Yeah.
But he's doing all this methodical. Let me kill them from the inside. Let me start gossiping, and then
Get
I'm
rid of
going
them
to take this
talismans.
talisman. I'm like, just kill them. If like
Just
that's
do
your
it, yeah.
goal, I don't understand. It wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
And if your goal is just to take the talismans, like why would you wait the whole season? Just do that day one. Just like at night, open the door, pull off the talisman. See ya, sucker.
Yeah. Who's to say? They better wrap it up. Well, how many more seasons are they doing, you
I think
think?
they got one more season, Steve.
Okay. All right. It better just be answers ablaze every single episode, let me tell you.
Yeah, and then they keep adding new characters that I hate even more because they added
That new sheriff lady.
new sheriff
The
lady,
whole bus and
the
everything.
guy's
yeah.
dad.
The black guy, yeah. Oh, the guy's dad, Pinkley from Lilo and Stitch. That's that actor.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Sure. Also, the father and son, are they supposed to look the same age?
I know.
They look. The son looks older, and it's not like a part of the mysterious, town. It's like, oh, he's really his dad? Like, it's very off-putting because he looks like an old man, the son, anyway.
Yeah.
But
Well, to go off of that, so they introduced reincarnation this season. They're like, well, so the main, I don't even remember what the
Victor? No.
main girl or the mom or whatever.
Julie? No.
Julie's the daughter.
Yeah.
I can't even remember half the names, and I'm for it. The mom or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Jim's
supposed to
wife.
just be like reincarnate. She keeps ending up here and failing with that other guy, the scientist dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think time-wise because Victor's been here as a kid, and then he was all alone. He looks like he's like 55. His dad looks
No,
like...
he looks like he's like 65.
His dad
He
looks
has a
like
weathered
he's
old shoe.
maybe 5 years older than him.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm like, the mom, I guess she would be younger than him because reincarnate, but like it wouldn't be like she looks probably 20 years younger than Victor, would you say?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
Doesn't quite add up.
It just a bit off a lot more than it should chew. But anyways, that's all I got for that.
Nice.
How about you? Seen anything else, Steve?
I watched one other thing.
Oh,
The Invite.
was I supposed to? Oh, was that the Seth Rogen one?
Yeah.
Any good?
It's fine.
Oh,
I saw it with Jack Sparrow. Glad I did.
Okay.
Like it's funny, but it's like a very Hollywood focused thing where it's like
It's not really a key. It's more of a drawing of a key.
yeah. It's fine. People are like, oh, this is like the best comedy in a decade and
Really?
blah, 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 blah. And so that's what made me want to go see it because I was like, oh, a lot of credible people who are reviewers say it's really good. And it's fine. It's more like couples therapy for an hour and a half, which is good. And it's fine, but it's not like one you need to rush out and see. I don't know. Characters are fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
I debated whether or not, because this is all I would have to say, but I was like, it's fine. Like, I don't.
So you're saying it's good we didn't have the whole pod dedicated to it and trying to talk about pros and cons for an hour?
Oh, yeah. Because that's what we would say. Be like, it's fine.
What'd you give it out of 10 here?
Like a 6. Like, there are some funny parts. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, got a special episode for folks if you're still hanging about. Next week, the much anticipated Odyssey, starring everyone and their mom. I'm not even going to go through the cast.
John
but
Bernthal.
Directed by Jonathan
Mainly
Bernthal.
just John Bernthal. But
Let me tell you something, John Bernthal.
you think, should we do bets? Is he going to say it in the movie here?
I'll bet you $10 he will.
Some
They'll
sort
find
of
a way.
version.
Yeah. Because they're not doing like old English. They're doing modern day vernacular. So it's like he's going to say it. Directed by Chris Nolan.
Really?
And since this is an off week, and we didn't want to talk about the invite, we decided let's do something a little different. Let's do a ranking of Christopher Nolan movies, but with a little twist. Nobody's asked for this, but we thought we'd do a little spin on it. Do you want to explain to the folks what we're doing, pal?
We're doing a little twist, a little tier thing, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, Steve, we, instead of just ranking them order best to worst, our little caveat is ranking them based on how hard it is to explain to our wife. Would you say that?
Yeah. How hard it is or how long it's going to take to explain it to our wives. Now, this is just, I'll put this out here as a disclaimer. Our wives, they're not incompetent. My wife is 100% smarter than me. This is just for the joy of, having a giggle and a laugh because us guys, this is like every guy loves a Nolan movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there's a 100% chance his girl could not care less.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that premise
and
we're going to exploit
it. My wife, she loves Chris Nolan.
Oh, really? Cool.
I was like, oh, maybe we should watch, because we were talking, like, we should watch the Nolan movies before.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about it for a while, and then you just never get around. And I was like, have you seen Memento? And she's like, yeah, she does this. I don't know if yours does this, but she'll be like, she'll swear she watched a movie with me. And I'm like, I haven't seen that movie. And, like, I can remember... like being 16, watching it on my iPod Nano 3rd gen. Like I have this I remember where I watch movies and like the last time, like most movies, it has to be one of those rare, very forgettable, but obviously I'm not going to forget like, oh, I did watch, I forgot I watched Interstellar before. Like obviously these kind of stick with you a little more.
Yeah.
But she swears like a year ago she watched Memento with me, and I'm like, I know we didn't. And she's like, yeah, no, it was like this guy with a memory, and like he's at like a hospital, and it's got like some famous actor, and I'm like, you're kind of right, I guess. But I'm like, I guess I haven't seen the movie in 10, 15 years. I'm like, was he at a hospital? I don't remember him at a hospital. And now I'm just thinking, I'm like, what movie is she talking about? Because I think she's describing something else, and I'm like, can you give me more details here? And I think she's thinking of a Liam Neeson movie called Memory, is where I'm like, those are quite different. But I guess he does lose his memory. So anyways, our list here.
Yeah. So we're going through each one of his movies. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. I should have got us off the rails there.
You're good.
We'll just go in order.
Going in order.
And we're saying S is most confusing or hardest to explain. Mm-hmm. And then D is pretty simple, yada, yada.
Yeah. We should preface this also by saying, like, my wife's not dumb. She just doesn't care.
Oh.
I don't know if your wife does this, but she lets me talk about things, especially movies, and it's just like a proud parent, like, okay, we'll put it on the fridge type of deal.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my wife's not dumb either. Not that they'll listen to us trying to defend them here. Whatever. I'm just, since you're saying it, I guess I'll have to say it.
Asterisk. Yeah. Starting off with Memento. Now, this is a movie that the man loses his memory, and I believe he's in a hospital for 90% of it. Great movie, by the way. This is up there.
When's the last time you've seen?
Probably about 10 years ago.
Because I haven't seen this since I was like in high school. I wanted to watch it before this.
This is one where you have to physically draw out a diagram, I feel. And in doing so, when drawing that out, it might take about 10 minutes to explain, depending on how much she paid attention in. Because my wife will also look at her phone a bunch. I don't know if your wife does that too.
Oh, yeah, she does. And I honestly don't even remember how this one, like what the resolution is. It's been long enough I need to rewatch it. So to me, it's higher up. Do you feel like
it's definitely higher up.
I feel like watching it after, like, it would be pretty hard to explain because it's going back and forth. Like, time's not linear. Because my memory, it kind of shows the end scene and then it goes back. And it's going backwards?
So
or is it swapped
scene,
back and forth? I'm trying to remember.
I'm pretty sure the new, like when it cuts to a new scene, that means it's the scene that was before that just happened.
Okay.
So it's forwards and backwards, which is a recurring theme we'll find here in these movies. So we'll put that, I think, at an A. Yeah. Because we've ourselves have tried to explain it. But then again, we haven't seen it in 10 years. So that's comfortable there. Next up.
Insomnia. Have you seen this? You haven't seen it?
I have not. No.
Again, it's probably been 10 years since I've seen this one.
Off to a great start.
I don't remember it being like that confused. It doesn't really seem like a Nolan movie. It's just
it's not written by him.
It's Al Pacino is like a cop
Hooah!
that he struggles to sleep, and Robin Williams is like a serial killer, and he's
the same character from 1 Hour Photo.
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's just him trying to get Robin Williams.
So pretty straightforward.
I mean, it's probably about as straightforward as you can get. I'd say a D or a C, but I guess you haven't seen it. I'm going to put D since
all right.
I don't remember anything that I remember liking the movie. It was fine, but it's kind of like a Bone Collector type of where it's just like it's kind of the plot, nothing really that confusing.
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. This one's pretty straightforward. It's a I think most of the world's introduction to Christopher Nolan. And this is why he gets to do whatever he wants nowadays, because this is the one that started his, permission to do whatever. So I think that's comfortable in the D. Everyone gets it. You don't need to explain much unless you want to be a Batman nerd and be like, actually it's pronounced Ra's al Ghul, but they took some creative liberties with Batman's origin and really decided to go with the League of Shadows instead of Batman Year One sort of deal, you know what I'm saying?
The only confusing thing would be like, oh, why is this white Scottish guy named Ra's al Ghul?
Why is he called Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah.
So that's pretty, yeah.
I'll put that in the D here. Prestige next.
Ooh, boy.
No.
This is a great movie, first of all.
Yeah. It's a movie everyone likes. I don't know anyone that hasn't, like...
I will say the explanation of it, because there's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of magic, happens. And the answer is like, oh, it's a cloning machine, like
spoiler.
Once you explain everything, it's like, okay. But like getting up to that point, it's fun to explain to people. And that cliffhanger ending is always fun. But it is one where you're like, yeah, you got to do some legwork, you got to run up to it. You know what I mean?
It's not that, like, it's got a good twist and you figure it out, I guess. I'm just trying to think of me explaining, because if I'm going through the plot and then I'm like, so actually this is because of this, and if you remember why this girl did this thing, it was actually because of this and that.
Yeah.
I feel like I could explain it, but it probably wouldn't be that coherent where they'd be like, what are you? Definitely be more than a Insomnia Batman type movie.
Oh, absolutely. And this is one where you've really got to hide your wife's phone, because there's small things where you're like, if you missed that, the end reveal, like you're missing some of the puzzle pieces and the picture won't be full. And so in the event, that my wife will look at her phone and miss the part where he's like, oh, you're watching closely. And, all that's the fun stuff. We're like, oh, that's what you got to explain over again.
Yeah, my wife would probably be like, why is he mad at him again? I'm like, remember the wife, she died because he tied the double knot? Remember?
Yeah, you remember he doesn't know the knot? He literally doesn't know the knot because it's not him.
And then she'd be like, what?
Why is it not him?
Why is it not? I'm like, because...
yeah. Are there 2 or 3 of them?
Wait, is that David Bowie? What is he doing here?
Yeah. So I'd say like an A.
A? All right.
A or an S, honestly.
I still think Memento is like
Memento. That's what I was going to say. Memento's more
harder
confusing.
to explain if that's the premise, because it's like, well, he's doing this and then back and then this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just go simple, it'd be like, oh, his wife is dead and he figures out this and does that. I mean, I guess if you're going, but if you're trying to get descriptive here, Dark Knight. Again, is a I mean,
it's pretty straightforward.
Is it any more confusing than Batman Begins?
I don't think so. Very widely received as great. So that's D, I'd say.
Inception.
Oh, boy. Inception. This one, it's not difficult. Again, if the attention is there, if the phone is put away, then the aftertalk can be fun. But it's much like Prestige, where I'm like, if you miss that part where he explains the totem, or if you miss the very beginning, like, you can tell at the very beginning whether or not somebody's really going to get it, because I watched this recently, and it starts off with Old Man Sato and Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's like them in the 4th level or whatever, and then it cuts to Young Man Sato, and so like immediately my wife was like, was that the same guy? I'm like, just just watch it, just, like, so I'm like, I know exactly where I stand with this. Not that that's a bad thing, but like this one, you got to explain a little bit.
Yeah.
For surezies.
Think of James. Think of Philippa. This would definitely be a harder one to explain, Steve.
This one you need a diagram, I feel.
Yeah, I don't think
to draw
I could get across what is happening.
Without
Especially if
visual
you're
aids.
trying to describe that final scene, like, well, so we got one group, they're in the van, and it crashes off the bridge. Now you got Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's going sideways in a hallway.
Defying gravity.
Time
moves
Ellen's
differently
a woman.
on each level.
We got everything here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot. So definitely A or S. I don't know which one though.
Yeah, A
I think there's
or S. Well, I know one that's definitely S.
I do too.
I'll put it A. Where do you want it?
Yeah.
In between Memento or
I would say
probably
above Memento,
So
yeah.
we'll say it's A. All right,
Dark Knight Rises.
Anything
This one?
confusing?
Yes. Not confusing, just like lack of explanations. And this one showcases Nolan's editing style where it's like you do have to piece some stuff together, but I'm like, if you would have shown a couple things to just like explain that would have been better. Like, how did he get back into the United States from that hole in the
That's
middle of
true.
the desert? No, just like little important things like that. You're like, oh, he's Batman. But no. If you're going to ground this in reality, I want to see an extended scene of him speaking the language, walking, getting hitchhiking, tiny things like that where it's like, how did he get all the explosives on the bridge in such a short amount of, just like small things. It's not plot holes or anything. It's not like confusing to do, but there's a lot of things where you're like, we'll wait,
Well, even me right now, I'm thinking, it's been a while since I've seen this as well. I'm like trying to explain, well, so the Steelers, they're playing, the guy's returning a kickoff, and he actually returns it all the way, makes a great play. But behind him, the stadium's crumbling. You got some people stuck in the sewers. There's a girl dressed as a cat burglaring. And I guess if you're trying to explain it from, like, if I'm thinking of, like, if I'm telling her to plot a Batman Begins and I go to the Dark Knight and then the Rises, like, so you remember back in the first one, there's Ra's al Ghul, remember him? Well, this is actually his daughter. And they banged like 20 minutes before this because his power was out. And that they like the fireplace there.
Yeah.
And then he's not actually dead at the end. And Alfred, he's kind of nods his head at him and he sees him and Catwoman, Selena here. So I'd say it's a little more, maybe a C. I mean, it's still compared to the rest is not really.
It's more involved. And I feel like there'd be more follow-up questions from Miguel too. Like, why did they send every cop in the city in the sewers? Just like, and things that make sense. What I'm saying is the quality of this movie is not as high as those two as well.
I feel like this has more different tangents that it goes on because you have the whole Joseph Gordon-Levitt figures out he's Batman, and he was an orphan from a lot of callbacks, so a little more. C?
Yeah.
I mean, still
I'd say C.
Not that crazy.
Like, it's not that, but yeah. Interstellar. Oh boy. This one's not too difficult. If you can explain the idea of a tesseract, I think you got it.
I know one thing I'd explain. I'd get out the paper, Steve. I'd fold that paper in half, and I'd poke a hole the size of Nantucket in there, and I'd explain what a wormhole is to her.
It's funny that you choose to explain that part because they explained it so easily in the movie. So if you were to explain it to your wife, like, check this out.
All right, watch this.
Remember this part? No.
Well, in my scenario here, I'm assuming they didn't watch it. As I thought that's what I thought we were just like, I went to the theater, I watched it. She's like, I don't really want to hear. Just tell me what it's about. I assumed because like if they're watching, are you just saying like afterwards them trying to make sense of it?
Maybe afterwards. Let's do they haven't seen it.
Well, that's why I'm like, why are you were kept being very adamant in the beginning. My wife's not retarded. Okay, she can. I'm like, yeah, I know these movies are like, if we were both on a podcast with our people trying to explain Memento, we'd sound insane. Like to anyone, that's why I was like, why is he going so hard? I don't think anyone would think. I think if you're explaining this to anyone, we're trying to explain bloody Disclosure Day, and it makes no sense. Like, imagine us trying to explain Tenet on the pod. I mean, we've done it already, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Swimmingly.
No, you're right. Okay. Well, with that being said, Interstellar. I don't think there's any huge
I mean, the confusing part would
the
be the
ending part.
wormhole and the year difference, and I guess
Picture
Matt
this.
Damon shows up. But
He's defying gravity in a fifth dimensional tesseract where he can go back in time and space and talk to his daughter by tapping Morse code on his watch. And he's moving the sands onto his watch. How about that?
don't leave me, Murph.
Don't leave him. So that might have some explaining to do.
Yeah,
For surezies.
I don't think I could ever explain the whole sound and knocking on the book and the flashbacks and all. I mean,
Yeah, because how do you explain?
Yeah.
he's in another dimension, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason, there's no gravity, goes on forever. And then when he's done, he gets to visit his old daughter in a Halo world. Remember the Halo world?
Yeah. Trying to explain like the emotional scene of Matthew McConaughey watching the videos. Like, so he's watching there and he's seeing them all grown up and he starts sobbing and he's crying. Next thing you know, he's in the corner puking his guts out.
Don't you? you son of a gun.
I mean,
so that one's probably
compared. I think that would be. I mean, those
That would
parts would
be-
be pretty hard, but I'd still think that'd be easier than
Yeah.
Memento.
yeah. Let's go B.
Next up, we got Dunkirk.
This one's fairly easy. It also plays with time. I think that would be the only hard thing. You could summarize it pretty easily. Be like, hey, English Channel, bunch of Englishmen help sail over to France at Dunkirk to
Yeah,
sail him
he'll
over.
be useful, sir.
Mhm.
Then you got Tom Hardy's on a plane.
If we go back, we die.
Killian, he's in there
Killian's
being
and his
handsome
Murphys.
as he always is.
Yeah, this one's pretty
You
easy.
got someone saying, "Where's the bloody Air Force?" Harry
Mhm.
Styles is there as he is.
Oh yeah, I forgot Harry's in this.
I mean,
Yeah, so that one's probably
like a
straight for D.
C, D.
C or D.
I think
yeah.
it's a little more because at least you got the different times.
That's true.
But I
The
mean,
times,
once you
yeah.
just say it's like, oh, this guy's is. I mean, I can't remember the times though. I guess this guy's is a week. This guy's is a day. This guy's
Day,
an hour. See,
Yeah, that sounds
all
good.
right, Tenet.
Oh boy. Now we don't even have to discuss this one.
We
If you want our
yeah.
at-length description in real time of this movie, I forget which episode it was.
I don't remember. Maybe Disclosure
We did
Day
it a
or
few
something.
weeks
It was
ago.
like a month ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, I almost just said garbage, but it's in that it would be garbage to try to explain this to someone because it is. It's not a garbage movie. If no one knows anything about this, you would be put in an asylum because it's like what the guy's running backward. He's fighting himself in reverse and forwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember what happens. And when I was watching, I remember I was like, I'll watch this again and it'll make a little more
Yes.
sense. But even that, it's like,
Yep.
it's like playing Guitar Hero on like a little harder difficulty. And then like at a certain point, you're just like, I'm just going to focus on the red and blue. And just like I'm just trying to get through this song without letting my team down. And that's basically me and Tenet. And then I
That's this
never
movie, yeah.
played again.
No, that's a very good way to put it. I'm right there with you because I'm like, I like this movie, and then like a year later, you're like, did I like that movie? Did I understand it? Probably not. And it's funny because Robert Pattinson, he actually came out and he was like, I don't understand that movie. Like, I don't even know what
I don't know what I was doing.
did there. Because he said he was talking to John David Washington, and he's like, so at the end of the movie, was I dead? Was I a ghost, right? Like, he legitimately didn't even know what he was doing in his own movie. So if that guy can get a break, I feel like we should get a break.
Yeah. And the thing is like, I'm always like, I should go back and watch it. But like a part of me is scared because it was just like it took so much out of me that first time because it's like, all right, I'm like a little tired. I'm not going to try watching it. I got to like be head perfectly clear. Maybe I'll take some ayahuasca right before, like be locked in. I can't have people interrupting or else everything's gone. It's been what, 5-6 years whenever that came out. And I never had the clarity to do it. So maybe someday
I've seen
I
a lot
will.
of video essays telling me that it's good, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
From what I remember, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It reeks of when you watch it too. It's like it doesn't have a lot of jumping time but it does have a lot of jumping locations and ideas where you're like, are we in the same place, or did he move? Is he still in that restaurant? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's editing weird too. I think that's just an added layer of difficulty to explain in its entirety.
Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I watched this back with Captain Jack, which added a little extra because you can't really hear everything or see everything.
Playing on hard mode, huh?
Now it's kind of coming back to me. I think this is when where I was living, all the theaters were shut down. 'Cause this went to theater, right?
Yeah.
And
Save the theaters.
I think I was just like, I can't wait. And then I tried. Couldn't understand.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not much better.
Not much better. All right.
Yeah.
So I feel a little better, I guess, now that
And that's another thing. It's like, if you want to explain it to someone who's never seen it, you're like, imagine wearing headphones, like over-ear headphones, and trying to hear people through a jet fire engine explaining important details of the movie. Like, because that's what it's like. You're like, that sounded important. Should I have heard that?
Yeah, it would have been nice to have subtitles or something there.
Yeah. Oh, boy, yeah.
Right.
So, prominent
definitely
S tier
yeah.
Yeah. Last one, Oppenheimer. I feel like this one's you could explain it very cheekily too. You could be like, you ever hear of Nagasaki? I think this one's pretty easy to explain.
You ever heard
though,
the tragedy of Pearl Harbor?
Let me tell you something. I went to the Pearl Harbor Museum. For some reason, there's so many like Asian people who visit there. I was like this close. For those who can't see, I'm holding my fingers up like a millimeter away. I want to go up to like just a gaggle of Japanese people and just be like, I bet you're real proud of yourselves, huh?
Yeah. Well,
but they wouldn't have understood me anyway. But is that going to get me canceled?
Well, you're Japanese, so I think you're good.
I'm
close
good.
enough.
Close enough. I'm in that region. I will say it helps me that, and peek behind the curtains here, Christopher.
Oh.
My palm is a different color than the top of my hand, so that should tell you something.
Palms are sweaty?
You're looking at your palm.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means,
I don't know what that means. You're not white?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means?
That's what that means.
I think mine's a little different, too.
Yours is the exact same.
Well,
I see it there. But with Oppenheimer, you got it. That's like a D or C probably.
Because that movie's like
It's too long.
3 hours, but like all that happens is just him making the nuke and they think he might be a spy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
they interrogate him?
What
pretty
was
much
the
whole
point
time.
of it being so long? Was there like an actual reason? Do you remember?
I think the longer the movie about a biopic, it's the better the chances are for Oscar, noms and stuff. I think there's a correlation there.
I don't remember anything that crazy. It probably does some sort of time jumps, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's
just
fair.
a guy
You can put
making
that
a
in
bomb.
D
I don't know.
Now, do we want to, just for fun, predict where the Odyssey's going to be?
Oh, I mean, it's a tale as old as time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Pretty
probably more than
straightforward.
Batman, probably a little more, because you got to,
Yeah, probably C.
it's pretty long, right? How long?
I think it's like 240. I wanna
Yeah,
say.
I mean, it's probably longer than the Batman's, so I'd say C, probably.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Well,
Well, there it is.
is that
Let
it?
us know what you think, listeners. If you agree, disagree, and why.
Steve, I got a little treat for you, actually. Just a flashback. I sent you a text.
You did.
We can kind of just quickly go through this.
Okay.
Found some reviews, and I thought you could do a fun little guessing game. Some easier than others.
This one says, Inception, but it's me breaking into Christopher Nolan's mind to understand what the F happened in this film. That's a Tenet right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy. Imagine genuinely thinking that Liam Neeson is the best fit for a character called Ra's al Ghul. Batman Begins. Good job. Yeah, totally agree. Michael Caine's best performance since Jaws 4, The Revenge. What is, The Prestige?
Couldn't tell you. You got a 30.
Oh, you don't know?
I cropped out the thing, but it's one of the Batmans or something,
probably-
or Prestige.
Well, he's in every one of his films.
Yeah. Well, it's one of them.
So one of them, for sure. My favorite part is how he doesn't give an absolute about his son. Oh, this is Interstellar, for sure.
Casey Affleck.
Why did Nolan tease JFK like the Joker card from Batman Begins? Why did he do that? That was,
Callback.
an Oppenheimer. Yeah. You'd hope we'd have a sequel. I think we need to keep an eye on what Christopher Nolan's doing behind closed doors because his dead wife obsession is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, At least 6.
Does
Right?
the wife die in Tenet?
Oh, I just assumed he had a dead wife. Oh, maybe he never married.
I don't know.
5 or 6. Yeah, no, that's Emma Thompson. Look out. That's his wife, by the way.
Oh.
Different Emma Thompson. She's a producer. Here we go. Batman to Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, I'm not going to kill you. That's not really my thing. But I will, however, witness you burn and die as the train you're on is currently derailing and will be obliterated into pieces in a matter of seconds. That's true. That's one of the qualms people have with that movie. It's a very killing of omission, which he had to do it. So what I learned from this is that Nolan really likes to kill his protagonist's wife. Yeah, either on screen or off, he's got a problem. This is what Finding Dory should have been. Interstellar?
Wrong.
What is it?
You could guess it.
Memento?
Yeah, it's
Memento.
obviously Memento.
Oh, Finding Dory. For some reason, I thought Finding Nemo. I'd never seen Finding Dory. I don't like Ellen and his degenerates.
Well.
The way Christopher Nolan looks at time is how Quentin Tarantino looks at feet. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Harry Styles and the Mysterious Ticking Noise. Dunkirk, very good. Producer, but we already have a dead wife in this film. Nolan, DJ Khaled voice, another one. Where does he have 2? The Prestige? It is the Prestige because both their wives.
Both, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. They should remake this movie with Danny McBride and Walton Goggins. The Prestige.
Yep.
That would be fantastic.
be
Have you
fun.
seen Vice Principals?
I've seen some, yeah.
It's funny, man. It's real funny. Oh man, that'd be that would be great to watch. Okay. Now explain it like I'm a child. Probably Tenet. Or Inception or Memento or Prestige.
Probably, yeah.
Cillian Murphy. No, Dad. I'm giving up on your dream. But it's a good dream. Nolan's so scared to flop, he designed a movie you have to watch twice. Yeah, that could be most of them. But I'm picturing Tenet or Inception. And then that's the last one. Good gaggle. Good.
Just a little callback, a little fun little thing here.
Yeah, fun stuff. I like that. I notoriously, my crippling dyslexia gets the better of me at times, and so I'm proud of myself for not tripping up and looking a fool this time.
Yeah,
Because as you know, sometimes I'm like, was it? And you make fun of me for it every time.
I was hoping you would. That's why I sent you so many.
Well, I don't think I did I?
No, you didn't. You did.
Thank
you did
you.
good,
Yeah.
Steve.
Thank you. I try.
You sounded it out, and you did well.
I did, yeah. If you're still listening, thanks for listening. Shout out Big Die and Shadow Cloud. Big Die, I'm missing him. He hasn't commented
I know.
in 3
I'm
weeks.
worried.
kinda worried
Are you
about him.
okay, Big Die? Just let us know you're okay.
Let us know, because without you, we got...
I know. We've lost half our fans. I don't even think Shadow Cloud commented last time.
That's okay. Well, yeah.
All right.
Anyway, if you're still listening, thanks for listening. Follow us on YouTube and all that jazz. That's all I got, pal.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Popcorn.
Bye.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. This is CEO.
Stale. Popcorn.
Popcorn?